What's going on, you guys? Jay here and welcome back to the channel. So guys, I finally had enough. I've given in at this point. I've really come to my wits end with Terra Station. We're currently walking through a situation, right guys, where every single update that we perform on chain puts all of the technology in a situation where it also needs to update. So as you can understand, Terra Station is beginning to become outdated. It's not received any updates for a significant amount of time, and we're starting to see a lot of different people having issues. I'm obviously monitoring things in the background as I've got so many different wallets. I myself have been putting off moving the bulk of my wallets over to LUNCDash. So with all of this being said, right, if you don't know what Terra Station is, it's likely the mobile app that you're using to do all of the ins and outs when it comes to the Terra Classic blockchain, your LUNC assets and your USTC assets. Terra Station was initially owned by TFL, it was developed by them and it was deployed by them. During the bankruptcy court case hearings and all of the proceedings, we saw this asset sold on to somebody else. And from what we understand, it was Thorchain who picked up the slack. They acquired Terra Station with a couple of other silent investors, from what we understand. Now, with this being said, Thorchain is currently facing its own issues with $200 million in toxic debt due to protocols and lending yield programs that are active on Thorchain. So again, this puts Terra Station in a situation where it's likely not going to be getting any updates. And what I don't want you guys to be in a situation is where you can't access your funds, you can't swap your funds, you cannot look at your NFTs, you can't send your NFTs, you cannot do anything because Terra Station is simply not working. And it's becoming more and more common. We're seeing so many more people come forward saying, what do we even use? What is now the tool? What's the go-to? And it's frustrating for myself. So again, I'm now at my wit's end with Terra Station. I'm no longer going to be using it. I'm not going to be promoting it. And instead, I'm really going to be pushing on the idea of LUNCDash. So the reason why I've been pushed into making this video is not because I want to promote LUNCDash, it's because it's becoming a very serious situation. Orbit Labs is going to be throwing out their chain upgrade very soon. We're going to be throwing out a chain upgrade shortly after, and another chain upgrade after that. That's going to continue affecting different parts of Terra Station, desktop, extension, you name it, it's going to be affected, it's going to become outdated, and it's simply not going to work. So from what I understand, a lot of people are using Keplr wallet, which I get it, it's a multi-chain gateway, it's a pretty good wallet, but what a lot of you don't know is if you're swapping your assets on there, you're paying them 7% more than you should be paying. Well, it's around 6.8% than you would be if you're actually using and utilizing LUNCDash for your swapping. And again, you're able to absolutely access everything on LUNCDash, whereas on Keplr, you're very limited as to what you can do. And again, most of these people have already committed to Keplr, and it's not easy showing them a product like LUNCDash. If you don't know what LUNCDash is, it's a native infrastructure tool, wallet, metric system, analytics platform, everything that you need to traverse the LUNC and USTC ecosystem is all piled in to LUNCDash. We've also got our mobile wallet that's available for Android users and iOS users. We'll go over to that shortly. But again, we're not just a wallet provider. We're giving you all of the different metrics you would need even to follow suspicious transactions on chain. I was in a space today, which was Trader Rocco's space, and Vegas said how useful our money flow tool was when it came down to tracking illicit funds. And again, as you guys know here on the channel, that was what I primarily did when I had a lot of spare time and I didn't have my head in many different places. We would chase all of these different illicit transactions, burns and the ins, the outs, and that was all done through money flow. So it's good to see these tools getting out there. As you know, and if you didn't know, we have moved to the V3 version of LUNCDash. So you just literally go to LUNCDash.com. All of the links are going to be in the description of this video for you guys. But again, you've got your statistics here. So you can come in, you can look at your top holders, top burners, wallet stats, tokens, volume. The tools are amazing. Like I was saying, you've got money flow, delegation info, balance history. We've piled in an explorer. We've also got a consensus tab there for you guys, and they're in beautiful little drop down menus. You can access your wallet. You can swap for 7% cheaper almost than it is on Kepler. You can check governance. You can go through your contracts, and we've got all of the links there for you. If you're confused and you don't know how to export your wallet, for example, over to LUNCDash, then you can just simply click this link, join the Telegram group, and we will give you a full hand guide and a step-by-step tutorial on how to export your wallets over to LUNCDash. And if you're going to be recovering them through your seed phrases, we'll help you with that as well. But do make sure to come to the correct Telegram. Do not DM anyone. Do not respond to any DMs. We're not going to DM you. You have to come to the public Telegram group for help. Again, do not respond to any DMs. So again, for those of you who don't know, we are completely mobile. We're available on Android, and then we are also available on the glorious Apple Store. I'm working on getting the licenses to introduce swapping to LUNCDash mobile on the iPhone. It's just they're much more frivolous. They want to see a lot more of the certificates, the licensing, and they're more tight-knit, as you know, on Apple, but we are on there. And if you're wanting to swap, you can simply just connect your LUNCDash mobile app to the LUNCDash website, simply click swap, and you're away. You're swapping through your Apple mobile application. So the options are there for everybody. Now, something I'm going to be working on in the future is introducing stable assets into the LUNCDash ecosystem, introducing the trading pairs, and giving you, the holders, the ability to actually get involved in a stable asset. So maybe you can trade in and out of LUNC and make some bang for your buck. We need to create as many incentives as possible when it comes down to the swapping, storing, moving, ascending, borrowing, lending of LUNC and USTC overall. If we can foster in an environment like this, we're going to see a more beneficial system overall, which will introduce more volume, more users, and we will see that reflected in the price. That's why I'm such a big advocate, guys, of dropping the burn tax almost 10x lower at this point. It would foster in a more productive environment for everybody, and effectively you could burn more by burning less. So like I said, it's available on Android and it's available on the Apple Store as well. Simply go to your store apps on your phones, search LUNCDash, and it's going to be the first thing that comes up. Now, what I'm going to be doing is introducing a series of 1-minute tutorials on how you export your wallet, how you recover your wallet, how you swap, how you stake, how you use governance, how you post a proposal, and we're going to be having a lovely lady do the voiceover. So it's far more beneficial for the entire ecosystem that we've got these hand guides that are not by anybody in the ecosystem, and they're more neutral to LUNCDash. Like I was saying, I had big plans for LUNCDash in 2025, and it was all about replacing Terra Station. We have never had any support from Luna, period, and Terra Station is going to continue becoming outdated, and this is your chance to move over with ease. I'll leave links to this in the description, guys, and something for everybody to think about, right? With Thor Chain, everything that's going on at the moment is the cosmos is there for the taking. When we look here in the top right hand corner, we can see a $34 billion network market cap that we could essentially bring over to the Terra Classic blockchain if we play our cards right. And it's all about building a solid foundation. We've never had this before. We've never been in control of our own fate. And we've always looked to people like TFL to help us out when our key infrastructure goes down. That's not going to be happening anymore, and we can move on to grander things. I'm so excited to launch Project Remedy. If you don't know what it is, go back, check out the videos we've been dropping, and keep yourselves up to date. Guys, it's a terrible time in the market right now, and I'm just trying to stay as positive as possible. I'm going to be here in the downturns, I'm going to be here in the upturns, and most importantly, I'm going to be here to support you guys. Have a really nice Friday. Have a beautiful weekend wherever you are, and just stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.